Look at this entire armored thrust pushing in. They are just getting ready to absolutely devastate and maybe lay siege to the German base. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and today I am covering a 4v4 on Mignano Gap. This is a match. If I go player list real quick, we got Fuhrer Bunker, CoH3, Longbow Baggins, White Horse, CoH3, Killer Bunny, Skyfire, and Wildcard. 3 Vermont, 1 Doc versus 3 Brits and 1 American. Commander-wise, we'll have to cycle through to kind of see what everyone goes, but at the very least, thank you guys for tuning on in. And again, if you support my content, please follow if you're watching this live on Twitch, or most likely, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you again. And let's, well, of course, get to this match. SPX, thank you very much for the follow. I know it just popped up on my end, but I don't know why it's not popping up. That's interesting. Should be popping up right above me, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's get... Thank you, SPX, for the follow. So, what do we got here in this match? Well, we already got a push here with some Pioneers. Again, don't have high health, not going to last very long. But right now, it's going to be a push for the north in order to get those resources. Mines going down. MG moving on up from the Brits. Again, most likely to cover this general area in case the Germans push on in. Which he is. So, instead of grabbing the back forces, we'll see how things, you know. Man, yeah, he's going to be immediately suppressed. Like, this was a bad idea. We have ourselves a nice dingo for support. Very cool. Again, I typically like it because it's a nice counter to German light vehicles, especially the speedy. Wait. Oh, there. I was about to mention Kettenkrad. Moving on through. We got a 4x4 giving chase. Run, Kettenkrad, run! It is not your time. Well, it's about to be your time. Shoots mates like shit. All right, no worries. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna take a left. Up, Dingo's here too. And there he goes. Amazing stuff right there. So, Dingo's gonna head back up north and just help against that infantry that's slowly being suppressed. Up north, we do have Grenadiers. I'm sorry, Panzer Grenadiers coming in on the flank by Skyfire. But British forces are probably going to jump in that building and ambush them. And again, they're pretty good at close range, so the Royal Engineers... Oh, never mind, it just dive headlong. Oh, he got flamethrower. That's why he doesn't want to jump into the building. He wants to burn him out. And by God, he's doing exactly that. Looks like he's attacking ground and just trying to hit the building, which, hey, very smart plan. Very smart plan. Down south, the Germans are doing a bit better. Again, the British have infantry section. They have the MG. No armor to speak of, except for the 4x4 that's kind of just looking on the outskirts. But it looks like the Grenadiers have been able to put enough pressure to at least grab the fuel and at least contest them at this building right here. Now, we have multiple... Wait, oh my god, we have multiple 4x4s. Upgrade for the MG42. Yeah, that was... seems to come in handy because, again, he was able to very effectively... use his armor-piercing rounds to just absolutely mow him down. So, nice upgrades. British are still holding, but smoke is coming down to block the MG site. Meanwhile, Pioneers are, well, grabbing territory. Again, you're trying to heal. I feel like that might not be the best spot. I feel like you should run. Or you should have ran. Is that mortar going to hit you dead on? That would be hilarious. Aw. He does actually manage to heal. Hot damn. British forces continue to push back the northern dock player. Again, this Vermont player has been very aggressive. Are those mines? Those are mines. Okay. He's like, alright, if I got mid, I'm at least going to mine it up. Just to cause much absolute chaos for the enemy. Again, we'll see if this actually hits it. I'm assuming he might have an idea that he's placing mines or something. Also, could get minesweepers. Not a bad idea if you know the enemy is planting mines in the region. But the fact you got a weasel... Wow, okay. He really likes his light armor. I mean, like, really, seriously light armor. We also have a cache going down. Wait, did the... Oh, Pioneer detonated. Didn't kill anybody, just weakened them. The MG suppressing them. Now that made them fall back. Victory point-wise, we're seeing the Axis, actually. Wait, yeah. The Axis actually go down thanks to the Allies having the northern victory point and the southern victory point, which, okay. MG setting on up. Don't worry, we'll hold them back. Man, your German infantry is coming in half health. I would maybe get some heals for you. Alright, we got ourselves a heavy mortar, so we know Indian artillery. Let's see. Skyfire went Italian infantry. We go to Killer Bunny. He went Luftwaffe. Oh, no, he hasn't picked anything. I'm sorry. Wild Card has gone with Breakthrough. And CoH3 has gone with nothing. Okay, dead German right there, but generally nothing. We got Führer Bunker. Again, he's the British player. He is going with nothing. Longbow. Okay, here we go. Special Operations. That makes sense with the Weasel. Kakash, the Indian Artillery, which is why he's bringing up. And White Horse, more Indian Artillery. All right. Again, cheaper infantry and some good arty strikes. What's not to love? American forces pushing on in to try to counteract the Germans. And overall, doing a fairly good job, at the very least, just trying to gain a little ground and also has light armor to support. So if I'm him, I would bring up whatever he can to just lay down fire on that position. Again, you have the British heavy mortar, right? Like, where is that? Very close to the front. Maybe a little too close. Maybe move that back a little bit. Genuinely, you want to try to make sure it's not, you know, directly, you know, on the front where enemy could easily shoot it. But I guess the flamethrower units, among other things, have been doing a pretty damn good job. Oh, SPX, thank you very much for your kind comments. Truly appreciate it. It's like these Germans. They would truly appreciate a fire extinguisher right now because they are on fire. But seriously, thank you so much. British forces are getting more mortars. Okay, double heavy mortar. And again, he can reinforce these, which he is doing, to make sure they can reinforce and fire on the front. Germans are... Well, okay, got an AT gun. Not a terrible idea. The only concern is... What do the British have in store? They have a medical facility so they can heal the MG. They have a lot of MGs, actually, so they have good coverage. I'm assuming those are... Yep, British mines. Oh, wait, good kill? Come on. There we go. White Horse loses a unit to Skyfire. Good job, Skyfire. I mean, you were about to lose that unit, thanks to AT boys, but you managed to kill him faster than he could kill you. Down south, speaking of killing, 221 advancing with also Grenadiers because of Breakthrough. He got the bonus. And by bonus, I mean the MP40s. They're just going to absolutely shred these riflemen if he doesn't do something quickly. Wait, did he just upgrade with an anti-armor? Okay. Man, he really has it out for those light vehicles. He's like, I shall kill them all. I got a fucking 221 with a goddamn AT attachment. I'm going to kill him. Alright, in mid, again, lots of German defenses. And there's actually, like, okay, not the best, like, AT, more anti-infantry, but still, at least there's something to fight off light armor. And also make sure infantry stay away. What were you thinking? Okay, at least you made it back to Allied lines. And did he have AT grenades? I actually don't know if that man had... Longbow, did you have AT grenades? If so... God damn. Longbow is yellow.
Our 4x4 has been knocked out.
Yeah, wait, he... Oh, no, he does not. Okay. Again, one thing I will say is... I'm going to try and get in contact with Zany Zap. Because I know he's managed to find a way to have a better overall replay view. Great shot, by the way, by the AT gun. 6-pounder neutralizes it. Very cool shot. But yeah, I know there's a better replay system to show different units and everything like that. However, I still have to click on buildings to most likely see what the player has for most people. Except for Skyfire, who's the person I loaded in with. Alright. Black units plus the Jaeger forces are moving on in. British have the MG, which is, yep, facing them. And a flamethrower, so this should be an easy win. Oh, mortar fire as well causes absolutely enough damage to send him packing. Also AT, so Kakash has more than enough men to hold the front. The mortars are going to rip you apart, buddy. You have a high DPS, but they have a lot of damage that they can inflict. And they can heal. Yep. Almost dead after that initial barrage. Wonderful. Wonderful. Don't know what you were planning. Truly don't. Alright. British forces coming in. Again, they do have some serious firepower, thanks to Aphyria bunker going with some Bren guns for extra DPS. We also have a medical truck to heal on the front, so even if that flak causes damage to this, you know, Vickers, and he is focusing fire, by the way, so he can do it a little bit better against it. He can reinforce. Oh, wait, he actually might not be enough. Oh, did he just save that MG? He absolutely did. He saved that MG by dropping smoke. Man, what a kind guy. Man, CoH, you're so kind to save that man. Anyway, British forces going after him, but luckily Grenadiers, flamethrower units among other units, are pouring on in to stop it. Easily should be enough to hold back the Brits. The Brits are counterattacking, but they're doing it with more limited force. Seeing this, I would pull back and heal. That's what I would do. This is a lot. This is a whole lot of units. Oh god. In mid, we have a 221. Sorry, we did have a 221. Oh, sorry, 8 red. We had an 8 red. My apologies. I saw for a quick second. I just had a flashback to the other 221. But no, 8 red on the field trying to cause havoc for the Brits. But they had enough forces that they are able to quickly counter it with AT fire, among other things. Up north, British forces continue to hold fairly well. AT boys, among other things, keeps the light armor at bay, making it switch to more of a mortar capacity, which is really good. I don't think this Brit, let's see, White Horse, doesn't really have any artillery. Okay. So, again, he's going to have to deal with just him slowly being worn down. Luckily, again, he has a medical facility, so he can slowly heal. But still, just something to be like, okay, god damn it. The problem, though, is Skyfire doesn't have all that much on the offense. Like, we switch over to him. Most of his infantry coming up. Oh, what is that mine placement? Little more, guys, little more distance, please. I mean, nice bunker, I'll give you that. But not really much of a frontline force. Oh my god, Dingo! Being very ballsy, although AT grenade, yep, there he goes. I get the balls on that Dingo for trying to kill that half-track, alright? He's like, I'm done, I'm through. Same thing with the Air Force coming in. Excellent strafe across the board. Almost kills the half-track and does damage a lot of this gentleman's units. However, Wildcard is just simply going to reinforce and heal. So, it'll cause damage, but nothing too long-term for him. Alright. We got ourselves a Chaffee. The more people use the Chaffee, and more people use the Hellcat, I've been like, oh, there's some potential here. The problem is more of the claustrophobic maps. You don't really get to see a lot of the amazing speed boosts, but still, down south, I can easily see areas where the Hellcat's speed boosts really allow it to flank very effectively. British forces are moving on in. MG as well guarding. Grenadiers trying to grab that victory point. Again, Germans are the ones down quite considerably by about 170 VPs. They need to change their focus and hold on to some points. But I understand that can be more difficult than not. Luckily, it looks like with this victory point, among others, Germans are finally gaining some momentum to actually wear down the Allies. AT, though, and with the medical truck, can easily help hold the front against the 8 red. If they get the MG back up, the infantry will be in for a rough time. There is a bishop firing, which is a weird choice. Because I would assume... No, the Allies are down on fuel, and I guess that makes sense with the southern points predominantly being under German control. Yeah, we have a whirlwind. Okay, that pretty much seals it. Allies have gotten themselves a very healthy number.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
Huh. Whirlwind is opening fire on the British infantry. Slowly wearing him down. Excellent job, I think, by CoH, right? Yes. Grenadiers as well backing him up. Do this guy have any AT units at all? Or they just get neutralized? Well, good job by the mortars, AT, pretty much everything he has to try to counteract the Allied force. You still have the American, who has a very good, healthy number of forces that could easily come on in and just cause absolute chaos. So we'll see. Maybe he can push on in through city and kind of open up a new front. Maybe tag team with the other British player. Nice shot on the mortar. Again, he can slowly wear that unit down in the building. Again, my idea would be the British push this way across this more open terrain because he's not fighting through this choke point, right? So if you come through multiple directions, it makes the German defenses even more like scattered and a little bit more just really opens up the area of combat. American with bars, again, that's going to limit the Sherman and additional armor they can get, but right now they have Chaffee backing them up. So it seems to be paying off. Bars just absolutely shredding the MG. There goes the second MG here in a second. There is a flak, and it looks like the... Oh my god! Alright, well, the Jaeger forces are having a bad day. Damn, British Air Force, or... No, the American Air Force just levels that part of the city. Really trying to help his team. Again, right now that flak is the biggest problem. Half-track reinforcing, trying to get like this MG and such. Chaffee, I would maybe focus on that half-track. Down south, there's another push via the Crusader, but luckily a Martyr 3, a Mother Martyr, is opening up on this Crusader and driving it away. Again, it's not a bad AA gun. The Whirlwind's better, but against an actual AT or tank destroyer, it's going to be in for a rude awakening. Luckily, 6-pounder is still there to guard, so they're still holding decently well. But Stug is now coming on in, although they're probably going to meet. Oh, that'd been hilarious. They just accidentally both, like, careen against each other, like, oh, crap. But, no. It looks like the Allied forces weren't able to successfully hold mid. They were able to push the enemy back, but not take it effectively. British still have the strong point here for, you know, a defensive action against them. They can easily hold against this any attack in that sector, but we'll see. Again, we have a lot of Allied forces still here. Again, mines and stuff. I would... I mean, there's plenty of mines, so again, any push by the German player in the north is going to have a rude awakening. Let's see, Stug D. So again, plenty of anti-infantry power behind that. There is AT, though, so even though it's good, the mines, plus I'm assuming yeah, AT boys will slowly wear that thing down, so let's be very careful. Germans do have something. They do have the victory points, so that is helping slowly bring down the Allies. 80-point difference now, so it's a bit you know, a bit closer of a match. Stu trying to find something, but again, if he moves up anymore, he's gonna have a real bad day. Cash is going down. Again, not a bad idea. The American player is trying to help his team. God damn it. Stu hits a mine. Probably gonna die now. Yep, there's the Chaffee. And now with a blown engine, I don't know where you're going, but I would get around. Or just take another shot. That works too. Smoke was a bit late. And the blob is now back up with the Chaffee. There's a whirlwind by Killer Bunny. But again, I don't know. With the Chaffee support, is there actually an AT? Holy shit! Well, I wonder what that could be. Let me go to the closest Vermont player. Oh, that would be zeroing. So, the Brit player, aka White Horse, just lost the majority of his men due to zeroing. To me, this is the most broken ability in the game right now, because there's no area of effect. You just have that, and you're not entirely sure, like, the area which you need to pull back before the zeroing kills all your men. So, to me, they need to add, like, a zeroing marker, kind of like they do in CoH3, where you know exactly where the area which the artillery is coming down is actually affecting you. To me, that's what they need to do, because right now, you call it in, and it's just utter devastation for your men. Yeah, so... Unfortunately, for the Brits, they've now lost their strong point, which means... the Allies might be on the back foot pretty effectively. Again, great ability, but it can only be... you can't use it consistently, right? It has to recharge. It needs resources. If the Allies can maybe gather strength and focus elsewhere, maybe they can regain some momentum. They already got some good picks like this Stu, but I have a feeling that CoH3 might unfortunately be the target of their next counterattack. but we'll have to see. Right now, Flak is opening fire, easily pushing back the Royal Engineer with the Whirlwind as well. Again, a lot of like medium to lighter armored units, but it's working. Again, we have CoH3 down here. He's effectively holding back the allies where he can, but like I said, the British are about to come down. They were in mid, now they're there. The Americans are still holding this sector. Right now, it's just this British player kind of moving up north. And again, I'm kind of curious to see what he does. He has artillery and a couple defensive units. But if this guy decides to, like, entrench, that could actually screw over the Axis. I'm not saying it will, but it could. And I say that is because, sure, he could lay all the defenses and whatnot, but if the British are just going to arty him, and he'll take losses anyway from not even engaging in battle, and they can send what forces he does have mobile to help in mid, allies might see that as a win. Fire comes down. Thanks to Wildcard trying to stop the allies from advancing. Allies are like, ha! Doesn't bother us. We can go through fire real easy. And by I mean go through it, I mean go around it, of course, and go up these stairs where the MG is not even facing. We have smoke on it. I think that actually would have been better if you didn't drop smoke, so you could just murder it with riflemen, but what do I know? Down south, the Gurkhas with their Thompsons are advancing. Grenadiers need MP40s or something. CoH3 has... I mean, he has mechanized, so he can't... Well, he could get infantry upgrades, but it's going to be with stroke trooping, which are themselves expensive. So, maybe not. Alright, in mid, we have the American. Backed up by AT, thank God. MG goes down. We have a flak. Oh, I'm sorry, not flak. Heavy artillery. That's the... oh my God, I'm sorry. The Italian heavy artillery. They just brought up to the front. Why are you put it back there? Keep it off the front. Whatever. At least the American attack kind of like pushed up, did some damage, and fell back. So the Germans still hold the hill. But now the Brits are coming up. The Southern Brit attack kind of faltered a little bit. But we'll see how well Führerbunker does. Fire is raining down thanks to a Nebelwerfer. Again, not a bad piece of artillery. My only thing is this thing does a lot of damage, but if you look at the kill rate, it's gonna show nothing because it's the fire that does it, but it doesn't count the fire damage, which I find really stupid. I feel like Nebelwerfer would be so much better if it actually would count the fire it drops. Speaking of dropping a lot of fire, we have the foot guards, the FG section just laying waste to the two flaks. I'm sorry, not the flaks. The one flak and also the Pack 40. We also have artillery coming in thanks to zeroing, just hitting the whole area. Foot guards barely make it out. British do take some losses, but overall they manage to inflict even more on the Germans. Can they capture the Nebelwerfer? Please, that would be a nice steal. That way you can launch artillery assaults. Oh, please, grab it. Yes, good. There's a second one here, so don't count them out yet, but still, it would be a nice pick. And British forces up Brent, so they can do a ton of DPS against inbound infantry from good cover as well. Looks like over here, the British have gotten themselves a grant and managed to take over the south. Bombers are coming in. Those are the fire bombers by, what was it? Wildcard. Curious spot to drop fire, because they just walked away. I typically try to put in areas where there's going to be combat, and I put it behind so the troops have to run through it, or make sure the enemy can't advance. One of the two. We have AT that is seemingly boxing in. Oh, great shot on the bishop. Yeah, boxing in, unfortunately, White Horse. Who's maybe just taking it like a champ at this point. Like, what is happening? More, oh God, concrete bunkers, because why not? More bunkers are a good thing, right? Against Duke D, Whirlwind, they're just kind of licking their wounds, just waiting to come back. We do have that AA Crusader, which I thought died, but no, is still on the, still pushing up, and now I guess trying to kill infantry. But honestly, I would maybe kill this. You already have one, you don't need two. Oh, there's the blob of Shreks. Dodges the airstrike, not bad. Grenade is thrown. A little off there, buddy. Little off. The big thing, though, is the Americans coming up. They still have bars. They still have a good amount of DPS. Half track goes down thanks to the A Crusader. And as long as he keeps away from those Shreks, he can tear apart that infantry pretty easily. Alright, there's the American infantry with bars. And the MGs suppressing their blob. Forces push back. Remember, right now, the Axis are in the lead by about 60 points. But we'll see if it's actually consistent or not. We got American forces trying to fight. Again, they need that victory point. They're zeroing once again. But luckily, they push forward outside the blast area. So, getting a little bit better. Is that an A Crusader literally hunting? Oh my god. He's like, mine. Damn, that one troop is just holding on for dear life. They're getting the truck. I'm getting you the fuck out of here. I promise I'll get you out of here. And yeah, truck got him to safety. Good job, truck. Again, no one ever compliments the truck drivers, but they are the linchpin. Logistics are a linchpin to the success of any war, and by God, he got them out of there in the nick of time to save the artillery piece. Alright, multiple Chaffies have been deployed, which is a little weird. I would assume he would have gotten the Hellcat at this point, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. But again, maybe he's just focusing on other things in the meantime. Speaking of which, the Brits managing to kind of rebuild their army quite a bit and have actually gotten themselves a decent force. I know they had a Matilda before, but now they have a Grant. I know it's still going to be a tough push, but they do have a serious, like, amount of firepower to advance. And knowing this Brit, he also a 17-pounder to help break defenses. Ooh, yikes. That's not amazing. Because that 17-pounder can help rip through armor. And it looks like it did. Already killed something trying to counterattack. Maybe he's trying to kill the bunker, but it's a medical bunker, not an MG bunker. So, yeah, not really much of a threat there. I mean, okay, it is a threat. I guess you could reinforce that stuff. In mid, the American has to play hard defense. Meanwhile, the Wehrmacht player's coming back up. Wild card maybe hoping to get some nice hits with their Shreks in the flak. No, Panzer IV on the Chaffee, but he's going to pull back slightly into the MG's area of effect. AT gun still guarding against the Panzer IV in case it charges. Down south, we have another British counterattack. He's going to try to flank CoH3. CoH3 launching his own major drive with a Martyr M, Stu, Oswind, you name it. Multiple Grants are on the front, taking AT fire, but being hit by Kakash's AT. Stu gets 2 lucky bounces. Very lucky on his part. Grant's on standby. Medical truck bringing up the AT. We also have a free flamethrower. Just pointing that out there. British slowly advancing. Last game I covered of this, it was a regrettable game. It's like, yeah, this Brit that did absolutely nothing. Here, this man is trying. This man is doing some decent work. And it also looks like he's counter-artying the howitzer, which this truck might be trying to get the hell out. But I don't think this time he's making it out. I don't think this time he's living. Wait, maybe he does? Oh my god. Don't worry, we got you. Oh my god, he actually saved it. Holy crap. I thought he was, I really thought he was gonna die. Alright, but we got another bishop opening fire, so give it a minute. Nope, he actually got out. Chaffee goes down to the Panzer IV. We have commandos trying to use bazooka fire, but not working. Nebelwerfer is neutralized. AT gun is hiding. And, yeah, the American player is pretty much falling apart thanks to the Jaeger blob, which has gotten a damn good amount of kills. It's ridiculous that many kills with the Shrek team, but whatever. Guess that's how it is right now. And again, he's moving south, so maybe he's trying to counteract the Brits. Oh my lord, Stu dead, Martyr M dead, Oswin dead. It's an absolute massacre down south for CoH3. Losing a lot. There's even a Black Prince here. Alright. The British are using everything they have to push back the Germans. And by God, they are advancing. Look at this entire armored thrust pushing in. They are just getting ready to absolutely devastate and maybe lay siege to the German base. But up on the hill, we see a Brumbar. So maybe Axis are preparing for their own counterattack. Brumbar is there with the Martyr artillery piece by the Wesp in the back. But yeah, I'm not seeing too much, and the Brumbar itself is being driven away. The Churchill has enough firepower to pen it. Tell Mussolini we have a problem. Yeah, I would say there's a serious problem. Allies are taking over the entire south. Mid, though, Panzer IVs are advancing, and the Allies building a cache instead of getting men is a critical mistake, though AT grenade is a solid choice. Delays their advance. Fire attack coming in here. Stop! Stop the build. Alright. Nebelwerfer trying a close range shot. Does do a little damage, but not all that much. Meanwhile, again, the armor is just advancing. Brumbar hiding from it. I think he's turning around to kill it, but we'll see. Panzer IV having a rough time with all the AT forces. Does push back the Crusader A. Gurkha's grabbed the fuel. Allies slowly coming back, getting more resources now than the Axis, at least in the fuel department. Munitions a little lower. Nebelwerfer opening fire. Allies, I think, did what they needed to do. Now they're swinging around. We have the Jaeger blob pushing on in. Trying their best, but again, Black Prince and Matilda actually getting some decent shots. AT gun hitting the back line of the Matilda, doing quite a bit. They're about to run into the Panzer IVs, which not in the best position, honestly. Grant now coming in against Panzer IV. Oh my god, it just gets absolutely melted. Lots of AT is the reason why, in case anyone's wondering. Other Panzer IV is about to break apart. My god, what has happened to Wild Card? Oh! 6-pounder as well. Damn, they were just completely surrounded. The German breakthrough's like, don't worry, we broke through the line. And then the British just completely encircle them. If they kill one of these two, that would be a decent win. But it looks like the blob by Wild Card as well got completely wrecked down to a single Shrek squad. Wait, hold on. Maybe not by Killer Bunny? Killer Bunny's still... Oh, he had the Jaeger squad. My apologies. I thought it was the other gentleman. Because...
The enemy has lost their foothold.
No. Yeah, it was Killer Bunny. Alright, he's going to pull back. But the armor survived to fight another day. That's a big win in my book. They did a lot of damage and got the hell out of Dodge. Now, and again, up north, I should also say, like, good job to Whitehorse. Like, they managed to break the Flak Panzer, break the armor, and managed to take over this territory. Solid effort. It looks like there is something back here. Oh, you poor bastard. You are trapped. He's like, wait for it to get behind. Now run! Run away! Run away! Drive, man, drive! And he's going to walk right into the armor, isn't he? Yep, the armor's turning. He's trying to get the fuck out of there. Drive, man! Oh, there he goes. And the north is now completely under British control. The south is... You have CoH3 launching a small counterattack. Again, we know... He went mech, so most likely he might have been trying to save up for a Panther. You know what? He actually still has a decent number of Nebelwerfers. Grenadier 4s. He has lots of Panzer 4s. So maybe he can launch a Panzer attack, but again, there's still plenty of AT. So the Panzer IV is just going to run into the AT wall and just have a real bad day. But maybe supported by additional armor like the Brumbar. 8-Rad, not so much. Panzer IV command tank, maybe? Oh, wait, no foot guards with bazookas right around the corner. Wearing down the armor by about a third. And now we have fire coming down thanks to the American Nebelwerfer. Making him run. Victory point-wise, again, we have the Allies slowly but surely trying to bring down the Axis because, again, they have this point. But the Allies are still down by about 50 points, so they need to hold the VPs. Germans trying to take it back. Gurkhas are on standby, though. They could easily push, or hopefully they push. Yep, there they go. We got the American Air Force inbound. Looks like they're strafing more of the armor up north. But it was enough. It was enough to push them back. Gurkha's giving it their all. Pioneer Squad on the cusp of death, but does pull back. Grant's coming on in, and with their main guns, they tear infantry apart. But what's this? That's zeroing. Prepare for hell. Everything here is about to die. Oh, wait, no. It's the 240. Oh, nope. They're zeroing. Okay, yeah, zeroing did kick off. Holy shit. Fire's coming down, kills the mortar. 6-pounder is pretty low. Crusader A trying his best. Oh, it's the 305, not 204. What am I saying? Grant's pushing in for a counterattack. Lots of Panzer IVs, but lots of Grants. It's not just... Oh my god. And remember, the Grants are backed up not just by them, but also by the ETs, so they still have a decent amount. Oh my god. They have a decent amount of firepower to drive the enemy away. God damn it. It's like, fire at will! Fire! Oh, that poor MG gets absolutely obliterated by the Grant counterattack. Up north, it looks like all the armor is now diverting to mid. Not a bad idea. Maybe mine up in case they do push. Foot guards, though, moving in against the Stoogs. These are Stoogs that are better against armor, not infantry. So the foot guards have to worry more about these Fallschirmjägers. They deal with... not Fallschirmjägers, sorry. Gustatori. Once you deal with the Gustatori, then they're clear to move. We got some shots on target. Wow, actually a lot of shots thanks to the rear armor hits. They're dropping smoke, trying to get the hell out of dodge. Gustatori down the very low health, but manages to hold on. And the Germans, overall, actually managed to still compete with this territory and hold on to it. Barely, I might add. Grants took a lot of heavy hits, thanks to the new flex of armor. But they're still holding decently well. We have concealed Jaeger squads that will Shrek any Grand, right? Pretty much any armor that comes into its proximity. Armor now from the north is coming on in. This is where Skyfire is gonna have a real rough day, because he's about to be hit from his side. All right. No, it's funny we're not seeing any like Panthers or Tigers, but nice change of pace though. Grant's opening fire, trying to wear down that infantry. Vet 3 now being reinforced by a half-track. That's unfortunate. But never mind, half-track got a little too close for comfort. Alright, good job by Kush taking the south. Also, nice Vet 3 men. Alright. His Panzers are probably the only major armor in the south that can actually fight off a big wave. Stoogs in mid are absolutely just falling apart thanks to Matilda, the Grant, everything in mid. Is that Churchill back? I have not seen that Black Prince in a while. Did it die? Hold on. Aphyria bunker.
We have 200
Nope, it's alive, just slowly making its way up.
Enemy count at 200 points.
Alright, so we're looking at about 40-point difference now, and the Allies have the lead. Victory point-wise, looks like it's going to go toward the Allies. The Axis will be the ones on the back foot once again. They have the South, but again, they're very concentrated in the South. They need to, like, open up their lines a bit more. But we'll see. Yep, everything is dying. Awesome. Oh, there's... Hey, Kush being like, excuse me, you wanted a Panther? Well, guess what? There's your Panther. Alright, well, that's cool. Panther's on the field. And they also have a Dingo, so they... Or, wait, hold on. Is he? Okay, I want to say they have a Dingo. So, not Dingo, sorry, fuck. But they have a detection vehicle, because they're able to see all this stuff. Oh, mines are potentially going off? Maybe not. Artillery's coming in this sector as the British push. Could slow their advance. Again, there's a lot of armor here that could absolutely hit this overextended force. The 305's coming down. Any decent shots on the Black Prince? Trying to get a decent shot of the front. You can see all the armor pushing on in. Artillery coming on down. Black Prince and Matilda pulling back. Panzer IV giving it their all with the Panther in support, driving the Black Prince away. Black Prince being pushed back by the Panther. Gets a good shot on it, though. CoH3 not putting in everything he has, maybe because of the giant blob in the south. Get no MG to stop it or suppress it. We have Fire Strike coming in behind. Not a terrible idea, because they'll hit the retreat. Fire hitting his own... Oh my god! Oh no! Oh, that could have been so much worse. Oh, that could have been so much worse. Luckily, he does get out of there. His own fire killed his men. God damn it. Good job. Good job, Nebelwerfer. The American Nebelwerfer just almost killed the entire British force. That would have been... Yeah, that would have been fine. German forces pushing on in. We got already a GG. Again, I cover up chat just in case someone says anything that's homophobic, racist, anything like that. Just be on the safe side. Because, like in my Hearts of Iron game today, unfortunately, there was someone who said some stuff. I'm like, alright, you're being banned. Well, Brumbar just melted that squad. SF commandos don't stand too much of a chance when it's right next to a goddamn Brumbar. Panzer IV, just being hit by a lot of forces. Buddy, I don't know what you're doing, but get the hell out of there before you die from an AT shot. AT grenade? Oh, he's so low on health. Matilda trying to go for the kill shot. He has decent armor in the front. Matilda does not give chase. Stu coming on the side to kind of focus him. Business as usual. Yeah, pretty much. For that American friendly fire. Oh, Panzer IV goes down thanks to the Grant. Pushing on in. Trying to clean house. Although here comes CoH3 with his armor. Trying his damnedest to take mid. Again, they're in a choke point right here. So that's like a big, like, unfortunate moment. I think British Indian artillery is... Yep, Indian artillery is hitting that sector. Grant's backed up. Panzer IV does get its revenge. Great shot, taking it out. And the Germans do manage to keep that hold into the city for the time being. Command tank trying to get shots in, but all the bazooka shots are just going to tear it apart. Wild card, get the hell out of there. Or not. That's fine, too. You can die. Alright. More Panthers coming on in because we have 2 mech. Right now, it's, again, still leaning toward the Allies. But the Allies are currently losing the victory points, so they're slowly losing their lead. They have a 90-point lead, but still, they're losing the lead. Artillery hitting this sector. Get oh, wait! Up north, we have Gustatori going in for the stealth cap. That's gotta help, at least for a little bit, because it'll take a little bit of time for the British to get a force up there to capture it. Panther trying to kill those men. Not bad at all. Trying to get out of there. He launches, I think, zeroing in this sector. We'll see here in a second. Yep, there. Oh, it's a 305. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, it's the British artillery and the Nebelwerfer. Just launching utter chaos in. Look at all the artillery. Oh, he's bringing up a flak 36, literally under all that fire. But he's okay, for the most part. Panther needs heals. I would recommend in the back, not staying on the front. We have a counterattack in the south, but luckily CoH3 launches a great fire attack, pushes a lot of the British forces away, and the MG suppresses a few more. We have some additional forces coming on in with the flak to help guard it. Again, most of CoH3's forces are in mid, so he's hoping to drive that armor and hopefully hit the Allies where it hurts, whether it needs to support mid or possibly go somewhere else like in the south. We shall see. Alright. Unfortunately, he moved it away right as the British just moved up with their truck. Because you can get in it, drive, and drop, jump out. So, good job. Black Prince and the Matilda in the south. This is pretty much where the Allies, like, one of their best spearheads has been, is with this strike force. So we'll see how that goes. I'm assuming what their idea is, if we get all the grants, all the big armored units, hit the south, we could take it. There is AT camouflaged right now, but there is Pack 40s guarding this area.
Losing grasp of the fuel point.
And even a 6-pounder to boot.
All batteries to
But now you have the South that's kind of under Allied control, so they can kind of push from the South and also straight forward. The Axis can just hold on to the VPs for a few minutes longer. They got this. But Black Prince puts down the command vehicle. Unfortunately, even if they hold for that minute, it's going to be absolute hell. Panzer IVs and a Panther leading them are pushing on in. But Grants are moving in on the flank as well. AT guns are trying to cover the best of their ability, but Panther's about to bite it, and it does, thanks to the sheer firepower of the Grants. Another Panzer IV goes down. CoH losing a lot of very valuable piece of armor thanks to those Grants, and AT guns were just either out of range or not focused on it. Calliope on standby, which I think is the first time we've seen one. Or, sorry, Whizbang. Shit. I have CoH2 on the brain, forgive me. Anyway, Allies launching a counterattack. Smoke is dropped. Maybe they can, keep units there to hold it. Again, Axis currently have about a 30-point lead, but that's about to end if this rifleman can grab the point. We have something coming. Oh, fire strike inbound. Whizbang launching a barrage of rockets with the AT gun was not where it is. Oh, zeroing as well comes on in. And the Allies are sent packing thanks to all the artillery. British forces from the Gurkhas, unfortunately, are trying to do what they can, but not a lot of infantry to fight, mostly armor. I did not cover CoH2 stuff yet. Apologies. I may only have time for CoH3 today, and then when I stream on Monday, I might do a CoH2 one. Riker, there's an emergency at work, so I can't stream tomorrow. I do apologize. I hate the fact they set my stream schedule, and it's like, emergency, sorry. Strafe and artillery support knock out the pack guns. Oh, 6-pounder lined up in the north. Damn, where's the 17-pounder when you need it? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a Flak 36, that'll do. Drives away the Grants, which, by the way, have a hell of a decent amount of kills. I mean, they have each gotten the Vet 3 and have killed so many men. Brumbar is down. Flak 36 trying to do everything it can. There's a pre-planned emergency. One of my coworkers had a family member that most likely is about to pass away. So I'm gonna make sure I cover for their work tomorrow. But it's one of those things where it's like, they most likely knew this person. Most likely it wasn't gonna be great, so I wanted to make sure I could cover them, so that way they could get to see their family, and I can, and I can make sure everything at work is fine. All right, Gurkha's making sure no Germans push north, and again, there's plenty of armor, so White Horse is not allowing for a stealth cap again, not at all. Again, Axis need a victory point, which makes the Battle of the South even more important. Flak 36 actually doing damage, but not able to kill that Whizbang thanks to its armor. Is he gonna fire again? Or it does have it might not have sight. Alright. Axis are down quite considerably, but they're not out of the picture. If maybe they concentrate all their armor in one last-ditch attack, they could break these Gurkhas and push forward to win the game. Fire's coming down once again. Gurkha's already decrewed the unit. We have a squad with Shreks trying to get around, and fire did hit this area, but was not enough to kill anything. Although it looks like a lot of the British armor did have to pull back. So, but as I say that, the Black Prince and Matilda are now making their way back to the front. Again, each with a decent amount of kills. More Matildas. Oh god. Yeah, the Germans need a lot of AT. Okay, Tiger, not what I was thinking about, like, for firepower in terms of AT gun, but it still has a decent-sized cannon that will absolutely rip and tear through Allied armor. But then we can actually have a good Black Prince on, Tiger fight. Other than the last game, that was kind of more scatterbrained. Alright, but they need to push up quite considerably. We'll see if this armored drive is enough. If they can do CoH's no, not CoH, sorry, yeah. If they can do zeroing, then maybe, but it doesn't look like they have the resources for it.
Enemy down to 75 points.
Oh, they do! Okay. It's where the Axis need to call in zeroing right here. Right fucking there, they need to call it in. And they got it. Smoke's dropped. They're using it to allow the armor to kill everything. We have zeroing, I think. I'm pretty sure zeroing is called in. But no. They didn't have enough points. They didn't have enough time. God damn. That's it. Alright, I think I fixed stuff, guys, so I can actually see replays in the out screen. But anyway, let me switch over to after action reports. Thank you, CoH, for submitting it. It was a very close game. Very close. But it looks like overall, if we look at damage and whatnot, unfortunately, the Axis weren't able to counterattack in time before the points just fell apart. Again, it was a good match. I really enjoyed it, but alas, a solid effort, a solid game all overall. And double top damage, we should go to Skyfire. Top kills, looks like for units kills is wild card. Okay, although definitely lost the most infantry, by God. On the allied side, White Horse, no, I'm sorry, Fear Bunker had top damage. I believe, didn't Fear Bunker have the Grant Force? Could be wrong with that. Let me double check. Wait. Why is he showing as a Wehrmacht player? That's weird. Okay. So let me double check units for Fear Bunker. He wait. Why does he he stole German equipment, right? He had the Noble Warfare and such. Vehicles. No, he had the Black Prince. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. He had the Crusader, the Black Prince, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me switch it so you guys can see the names and such. There we go. That should help you guys out. But yeah, overall, this guy, the Black Prince, that actually Matilda Black Prince combo was pretty effective at just going in and just causing chaos. And Crusader and Artillery did okay, but yeah, I mean, overall, not too shabby across the board. Glad I can finally show you guys after action report with replays. Apologies about that. But yeah, White Horse just had so many resources because he just had the North. He just wasn't fighting all that much. I understand. You want to hold the victory point. It is very crucial that you hold that. So it's up to your team to hold the rest. All right. But overall, I think it was a solid game. Again, very close. I think that, unfortunately, maybe some either for better positioned AT guns. Let's see. It looks like the southern flank was like kind of where things started falling apart and the Allies kind of pushed north. So maybe he dealt with that force a little bit sooner. That could have helped hold the north or help the main thrust. Maybe a more Flak 36s in place before the attack would have also been better to penetrate the better armored forces. Just some things. But yeah, no, overall, I think it was just a pretty solid match. A very solid 4v4. Great job by the armored wave of the British Churchill and the Grants. I thought they did good. Also, great counterattacks by the Allies. It wasn't just oh, I guess we lost the territory, we're done. No, they actually pushed back. So really, really solid stuff right there. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Greyshot17, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tony B 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.